Eliminate honest brutes. Defend the dam complex. Destroy 2 top-ranking independent mercenaries. I feel like this is a new one? And historic data recovery, we've done that one before. We should be able to do that one pretty quick. Let's go beat up honest brute. I can just speed run through this one now that I don't have to find all the chests.
This is about the ice worm. That Institute relic you had a run-in with.
What happens if they keep Chatty alive? Because, like, they have to use a mod, so I doubt the game plans for it. Yeah, defend dam compass is new.
A whole other story. You can't just.
I was gonna say, like, I don't remember that one. It's a lot. I'll save that one for after we do the other two.
The ass is its perpetual reactive shield. Coral tech takes advantage of the coral's directivity. Ordinary weapons can't touch it. So let's get extraordinary. I can make you something that'll punch a hole in that shield. But I'll need your help. You'll be heading to Grid 012, one of the first sectors they built, and it's barely holding up.
And a totally well-adjusted dude's there.
AD is hiding out. Goes by the name of Honest Brute. His AC Milktooth was built by us, so its only flaw is that it's piloted by him.
You say yesn't all the time now?
When he ran from RAD,
Helicopter fight is badly designed. They shouldn't put a filter before basic gameplay unlocks, and you get to the garage. I can see what you mean, but at the same time, the idea is giving the player limited tools and forcing them to learn how to use those tools before they get to the garage. I honestly don't agree with calling it a filter so much as it is, I know I don't like bringing in the Dark Souls experience because this is Armored Core, but, like, it is their modern game design tenet, so, like, in the Dark Souls experience, you know, we'll use Dark Souls 3, you get to Udix Gundyr, and, like, that's a fight that's gonna teach you, like, if you show up as one class, it's gonna show you this is weak to certain elements. Like, you show up as Pyromancer, you learn fire works against the second phase, not the first. If you have a shield, like, parrying's very effective. Yes, like, I do agree, if we're gonna talk about it being badly designed, the part that's badly designed is having the arena not contain the entire fight. The helicopter being able to leave the arena is frustrating. I don't like that. But, like, forcing the player to learn, like, you're gonna have to use the sword, and the sword does a lot of stagger, which allows you to pile on a lot of damage. It teaches the player, like, okay, I need all 3 of these things to fight bigger boss fights. I have to use the parts to, like, build the stagger, take advantage of the stagger. But you don't learn that when the helicopter's laughing at you from the other side of a red ribbon that you can't pass and it's just launching millions of rockets at you. That part does suck, I do agree there. But I'm okay with it happening before you get to the garage. That doesn't bother me. I put it in the same category again, like Udix Gundyr, stuff that's supposed to teach you how to use the things that you're going to need to use before you could swap them out.
And we all stand to gain.
Maintenance just started? Well, no multiplayer tonight, I guess. Well, that's not true. I can play multiplayer at, like, 3 AM. You just got booted offline? Won't impact my experience right now, I don't think.
Activating combat mode.
All right, tourist. I'll tell you where to go.
Yeah, my only real complaint with the game is having the red ribbon show up.
Enjoy the company of a visitor from so far away.
Brute.
You assume most people can do it if you can?
Back what you stole from us.
A lot of folks didn't get past the helicopter.
Splendid.
Which I do find interesting. Like, Armored Core games have classically been more on the challenging side than not.
See what I mean, tourist?
Like, if you're coming here from Armored Core, you're probably expecting a degree of challenge. And if you're coming here from, like, not Armored Core, you're instead coming from Elden Ring, or whoops! Shit.
Just for me. What joy. Please still my beating heart.
Armored Core 4 and 5? That's fair. I don't have too much experience with 5. 4 answer and 4 aren't too hard, but they are more challenging than like...
I'm waiting for
They're like
you.
in the same ballpark as this game, I think. Maybe not the boss fights.
I do hope I'll keep up, but the anticipation is part of the...
It's just like not even paying attention to him.
Toys like they were his.
Whoops! Oh, Jesus Christ, I got like shoved into a hole.
remaining.
It's more that modern game design has the investment phase, where people see the things to like about the game, and then ask you to get good when you've dangled the carrot. I feel like the FromSoft experience has been, for a while now, all about bucking that kind of experience.
Slow. Quick,
But I'm certainly no, like, expert on this kind of stuff.
quick, slow. I know, Milktooth. I can't wait either.
He seems rather strange.
Then you get killed in a way that's tantalizing. Huh. Like going with the Udix Gundyr experience.
You'll need to get behind it.
Like, you don't see too much. You see a graveyard when you wake up, but you have a cutscene that kind of introduces you to the worlds.
Don't be shy. Smash them up. They'll help me with my R&D.
Yeah, like, I would definitely agree it's different from Elden Ring, which is probably where most folks are coming from right now.
Brute can't be far.
But when it comes to, like, Dark Souls 3 and earlier, I think it's, par for the course. Armor Core handles very very smooth. I think this game is a joy to control in your hands. Absolutely a joy. I don't need to fight all these things. I'm just gonna go. Just gotta get to our next boss fight. Whoop. A war-torn battlefield and a suggestion that Coral is weird in some way. Well, you don't see anything it can do. I think that's appropriate for, like, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, maybe even Dark Souls 2. But, like, Elden Ring does more to show you and entice you. I will agree there.
Best to welcome you.
Jump down there and we've got him cornered. Don't forget, the guy's a rat. This won't be smooth sailing.
But I think there's also something to be said, like, if you're gonna return the game because the boss fights are hard, the helicopter's a nice way to let you know, like,
Is this place?
you might not make it that far. You might as well get your money back.
AC must be nearby.
I would be annoyed if, like, that helicopter wasn't there. I spent 2 hours in the shop,
My new friend. You're here
and then I
at
found out the boss fights are gonna be super hard, and that's not my thing.
Oh, Carla, you've introduced me to such wonderful people.
Run past the guy and drop in his head. That's true. I do like the Stray Demon fight. No, Asylum Demon, not Stray Demon. No, Stray Demon. Asylum Demon is the basement one, right? Or is it the other way around?
Built that AC
Again, terrible with names.
Just don't underestimate it.
My friend, this is a gift. Thank you.
Enemy AC is silent.
Looks like he's dead. Good.
I guess the question I have is, where would you
I'll
put
see
the
about
helicopter
retrieving our
fight?
secret project. We'll need it to go worm hunting.
Like one mission later, just like let players buy a few parts, customize a little bit, and then give them a helicopter? Because again, I see it more as a tutorial experience, like it's teaching you how to fight a boss in a misty city later in the game. I'm not saying I'm absolutely right. Like, just have the option to customize a little bit beforehand. You know? I think a compromise would be, if you die to the boss fight, it lets you access the hangar bay,
Thanks for
like you
putting
can for most of the other fights, where it lets you respec, just so you can try it out again with different stuff.
And I've never seen her happier to be at work. That is all. Later, tourist.
Yeah, I think that would be a good compromise. Probably harder than the chopper. Yeah, like the chopper, I died the first time, but like I didn't have any health left and I was wandering around and having a good time. And then I got it on the second try. Like I didn't think it was hard, but like I'm also the kind of person that's like, you have a sword and my robot flies, I'm gonna cut the fucking helicopter. I know, like, I've seen a couple of people that talk about, you know, I'm shooting the helicopter and nothing's happening. It's like, you have to use the sword. Like, you have 3 pieces on your mech at that particular stage, and like, it wants you to learn the lesson that you gotta hit it with your sword. And Walter tells you to hit it with your sword, but like, I'm guilty of this all the time. I routinely ignore stuff happening, like when I'm streaming at the very least. I'm terrible about that. You saw me playing Starfield. They're like, this is how you scan. I'm like, wait, what did it say? If I'm playing by myself, I don't have that problem, but like streaming, I constantly lose that kind of information. The rocket tetrapods or the plasma shield HC. Like, AC fights are way harder than the helicopter. But they're also way more fun. I love AC fights. Alright, we'll do historic data and then we'll do defend the dam complex. Save the new stuff for last on the list.
Raven, I have a personal request to ask you. It's about the Engelbert Tunnel, which is to be shut down after it was hit by a coral surge.
Oh yeah, AC fights are always the highlight of these games.
Survey the area. Even before the coral surge, that place had been all but abandoned. It's an old structure.
You sure this isn't Decision? I'll double check. It didn't say Decision on it.
There must be,
But like, this is an old mission. We've done this one already. This is a fun one the first time through, just because there's a lot of like hidden little AC wrecks to scan.
But I can propose an alternative. If you find any wrecks left by the PCA, you should try accessing them.
Don't think the bosses were a good addition either way. I've enjoyed them for the most part.
Are gathering data on PCA technology. Whatever you collect, I can exchange for credits and transfer the funds to you.
So I'm into those, but I could definitely see someone not being into them. Like, I think the Ibis model fight was very frustrating at first because it's a hard fucking fight, but like, that's my favorite part of the game right now. Like, overcoming that fight. Ooh. Like, that was a good endorphin rush when I finally got past phase 2 and killed that thing. Yeah, it doesn't say Decision on it. It would say in the bottom right-hand corner, Decision. So this is just a repeat mission, like we've done this one before. Which means I'm gonna go through it very quick. You wish there were more Strider-sized bosses. Honestly, like, my favorite fights are just me against another AC or two, and there's a good amount of that in the game.
Thank you for doing
And then the set piece is like doing the giant worm with all the corporations coming together, and you have all these different voices. They're all chatting back and forth. Like, that's a really fun fight. It's more of a... It's like the one gimmick fight each of these games always has. The modern FromSoft games.
Main system.
But honestly, it might be my favorite one. Like, out of all the gimmick fights, usually I hate the gimmick fights.
I've already located several wrecks that we should
Like, Beta Chaos, garbage. Hate Beta Chaos.
I'll send the marker data.
Worst gimmick fight, by far.
Coral is able to conduct data and can influence digital equipment. The effects of the coral surge must have brought some of the wrecks back online.
Hard to spend 60 USD in a game and hit a wall 4 hours in. Did you hit a wall? Like, I could totally see hitting a wall again. It's a challenging game. But I found, like, most of the walls I've run into have been relatively easily solved just by respecking the mech a little bit or changing what mech I'm using. Really, only the Ibis fight was, like, a true skill check. You got filtered by Balteus. Balteus, that was a tricky one, but I did find that changing up my build a little bit and getting really aggressive and in close is how I got through that fight. Took you 7 hours. It took me, I think, 30 minutes, half an hour maybe?
And send them to you later.
Whereas the Ibis model fight, that one took me, I think, an hour and a half. going through the VOD the other day. But same thing with like Dark Souls games too. Like, I believe you'll get through it.
Before the fires of Ibis. This seems to be about the warning signs of the calamity.
Get too frustrated having to grind to get all the parts? Like, just to collect them all? Because you can refund parts for full price. Yeah, if you try and, like, brute force your way through without changing the mech, that's gonna be a rough time. Like, Balteus definitely required a bit of a redefine. You can't refund parts and buy new ones in a mission. Oh, yeah. But you were saying you were grinding for money.
That's an old bouse I see. The Rubiconians used to pilot these.
Restart and access the shop is just painful. Fair.
This seems to be a recording of Dolian, the Liberation Front's ideological leader. But this appears to be something exceptionally personal.
What? Wait, what am I? I don't need to go that way. What am I doing? I'm here for speed. Yeah, I've been grinding for fun, personally. Like, I want to have every part in the game, so I've been redoing missions to find all of the combat logs and all that fun stuff. I've read all these before, and we've read them on stream, so I'll just kind of blow through those. Bullying the first few missions gets less fun pretty quick. Fair enough.
We never would have made contact. I'm not picking up any more data.
I only wanted a call sign on my own.
If this outing has made you think about Rubicon's past and the nature of Coral, then it was all worth it.
Sure, Air, sure. That poor idiot. Again, like, you didn't play wrong or anything.
One new message.
Trying to think. Like, I haven't had that experience in this game yet. My experience with, like, 7-hour boss fights and, like, long, multiple attempt situations. Demon of Hatred in Sekiro was mine.
That's the important thing.
And that had the benefit of, like, that's an optional fight. You don't have to do that fight. The only mission you have an S ranked is the well. Huh. And you still haven't gotten past Balteus? I almost feel like co-op would be a nice addition to the game just so that folks can do that kind of thing. I always think the difficulty modifier for the Souls games, people say, like, there's no easy mode and stuff. It's always been, like, summon somebody. Like, having another player show up to help you out has always been how you alter the difficulty. After Balteus, the other bosses only took you, like, less than 5 tries. See, Balteus, it only took me a little bit. But boy howdy, the Ibis model, that took so many tries. But once I got it, like, I got it. Like, it was a really quick attempt, the one that was a winner. Alright, so this is a new mission, and apparently a beast of a mission.
We've received a request from the Rubicon.
Yeah, it's much closer to Sekiro than any of the other games we're talking about. And I do love Sekiro. Sekiro is, like, one of my favorites.
We have a mission we'd like you to take on.
It really is a matter of, like, learning the patterns of the boss and really getting a handle on what you can do.
Arquebus has been stepping up pressure on the Rubiconians while fighting the PCA. They must be laying the groundwork to take effective control over the entire planet.
Can't access multiplayer without beating Balteus. It's true,
You'll need to be ready to take on both.
I mean, I could go into, like, the Balteus fight, and we could, like, talk about the fight a bit. I
As
could
you
even
know, you have
equip
few
only
cards
stuff
to
that's
play.
available at that point.
I hope we can count on you.
I think the pile bunker's available at that point, right? Because the pile bunker is a good one for that fight. No pile bunker? Dual shotgun, but the Zimmermans aren't available at that point. Yeah, like, once you memorize the movements of Ibis, like, you can get through the fight quick. Only the 2 starting laser blades. That's right. I went with the 2 slice laser blades. I was grenade launchers, laser blade, relatively quick build, and I just climbed inside. Like, my advice, and it's what I told someone else too, for the Balteus fight, like, be on top of him, or underneath him, really. Like, if they leave, immediately assault boost at them, and always be on top of them for phase 1. And when the flamethrower happens, also be on top of them, like, just fucking climb up their asshole. Don't give them a break. Like, be aggressive, very aggressive with Balteus. Because, like, most of the damage seems to come from a lot of fucking missiles, which don't hit you if you're underneath them. And his stupid flamethrower, if you assault boost directly at him, when he's doing the swing, you end up behind him and he misses you. Have time on bosses that move around a lot and outside effective range. Yeah, I guess the other option would be, like, go for, like, long range lock on and go for a strong missile and just stay back. Like, I had a lot more success just climbing inside. Just climbing up that asshole. I'm sorry. But again, I really enjoy this game because multiple playstyles are viable for all these bosses. People are gonna beat these things with different builds. What I'll find hard will be easy for someone else. I've seen people kill Balteus with just a huge tank legs build with long-range cannons. They just don't move at all. Honestly, like, I was hammering them with, like, what are they called? Bazookas. Like, I was using bazookas. I was just being on top of them while I did it so I can get some laser blades in, too. 2 vertical missile launchers, a shotgun, and a laser blade. Honestly, like, he seems pretty weak to stagger and impact, so... Sorry, explosions. Honestly, being a tank with a bunch of boom booms might be good.
His reputation for finesse is such that he's advertised as the ideal mercenary.
I should have brought a different head in if we're looking for new things.
An aggressive bulldozer with unrivaled firepower.
There are people who kill Balteus barehanded? Of course there are.
Intercept the 2 targets.
So for those that have played this mission before, are there things I should be looking for? We got hidden stuff on the level? Or should I just be heading ahead? Nothing to look for? Alright, no battle logs outside of the targets? It's a 3v1. Oh, that's what you meant by it's a beast of a fight. I thought it was just a long-form level. Oh god, a 3v1? Alright, that's fine. I can kill targets very quick, so as long as I rush down one. 2 tank builds, god damn it. And we're on the map where I had to fight the 2 other ones? Yeah. Alright, well, this will be interesting. Try and isolate the one on the roof quick. I'll just do some tabletop simulating.
You must be Raven. Not a name I expected to see attached to a hostile AC. You know our priorities, Chartreuse. Let me deal with this.
Give me a break, King. That bossy attitude of yours doesn't do you any favors.
Together, Chartreuse.
Quit till.
This
God
is
damn
more
it.
of a challenge than I'd anticipated. I haven't seen anything like this since.
Would you stand still and let me hit you with my good pile bunker?
I'm picking up another AC.
Do you read me, Raven? imposter must be an impressive pilot to take on the two of them at once.
9 frames into Super and they know what character you're playing.
Let's see how
Oh,
far
I want that helmet.
on borrowed wings.
Helmet, I want that headpiece.
Augmented human C4621. We're not here to take back the Raven. However,
Oh, I had the wrong one equipped.
we will see if you can do it justice. Apologies for the delay, Chartreuse. Well, you took your sweet time. King is toast, in case you were wondering. Careful you don't wind up like him.
1 repair kit remaining.
That pilot must be the original owner of your license. I think this is a coincidence.
Woo. Excuse me.
You're just a Gen 4. You belong in a museum, not an AC.
How dare you?
50%.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh. They have, like, most of my builds. I can hear the songbirds going off on them. Stop! Stop! Good! Stop it! Beep, beep. Oh, good lord. This could be a second attempt coming up here. Yeah. Unless I can nope.
Fly on borrowed wings. Seems
I
our
can.
day isn't over yet, Raven.
It's interesting to have another encounter with Raven, but earlier in the timeline like this. I wonder if that's going to change the dialogue for the mission later when you interact with Raven? OG Raven, we should say.
Intercept the 2 targets.
Interesting that's a checkpoint. That means the first part of this mission is just walking over to a cliff edge.
You must be Raven. Not a name I expected to see attached to a hostile AC. You know our priorities, Chartreuse. You're strong.
Alright, nice and quick.
Worthy of your name.
King! Pull your head out of your ass and withdraw!
AC Aster Crown destroyed.
This isn't right. You're just a Gen 4. You belong in a museum, not an AC. Why won't you
There we go.
die?
AC Umbrox destroyed.
Going for speed!
Targets to intercept have been destroyed. Mission accomplished.
No, wait.
Wait.
You're... Okay. For a second I thought because I went so fast I would have to do it again just to get the combat log for Raven.
Do you read me, Raven?
There we go, a 1v1 this time.
Your imposter must be an impressive pilot
Went for
to take on the two
speed.
of them at once.
Yeah, I really want that headpiece, it's very good.
Let's see how far they can fly.
On borrowed wings. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Augmented human C4621. We're not here to take back the Raven name. However, we will see if you can do it justice.
Come
Our
on!
friends have been defeated.
Could you get over here faster?
Be careful, Raven.
I'll have all day.
It must be the original owner of your license. this is a coincidence.
Not the best opening from my opponent.
A raven is a symbol of resolve. The will to choose what one fights for.
Stay focused, Raven.
Yes, Raven, I feel it too. This mercenary has potential.
Choose.
2 repair kits remaining.
Raven,
Intercept 61, intercept!
all right. We'll watch this one. See where they go on a raven's wings.
So this is the dialogue from the other mission. I guess we just won't have that experience now. The Raven showing up at the end of that other mission in chapter 4, I want to say? Just won't happen now? With this mission, the spaceport mission doesn't canonically happen. Well, there you go.
The deal, Handler Walter. Michigan. So, Arquebus met us halfway? I gave them the heavy warship fleet. In exchange, Balaam's in charge of putting down the beast. They also offered some top Vespers. Guess they don't trust us.
Give us your best Vespers.
I'll provide what support I can, too. Yeah, your mad scientists, RAD or whatever, and that hound of yours.
That dope-ass hound.
Michigan. Don't underestimate 621. That hound always delivers.
My best friend always delivers. My boy. My beautiful baby boy, 621. That son of a bitch always does it.
I've looked into Branch, the independent mercenaries who attacked you. It appears they don't have a fixed membership.
Well, how do we become a member?
Instead, they maintain independence and anonymity with a revolving door of select mercenaries.
Let's apply.
Now, it seems they've left it to you to champion the free will they stood for. Sooner or later, you'll have to make a choice no one can make for you. When that time comes, I hope I can support you.
You're lucky that I already did the other ending, because now I'll be joining with you on the second ending.
1 new message.
You've got mail.
Time for work, 621.
I don't
This
wanna.
next mission's all or nothing.
I don't wanna go work.
Make sure you attend the briefing.
Can't make me. Straight to Iceworm.
Listen up, 621.
5 more
This will be a
minutes.
joint operation led by Balaam and Arquebus.
Let's just choose nothing and take a nap.
Briefing's about to start. I want
We'll
you
go back to bed.
attend.
First, some background before we go into detail. The intercorporate ceasefire is now in effect, and we will be carrying out coordinated attacks against the PCA.
Fucking Iguazu. He's here.
The targets are the enemy-occupied bases, the heavy
Little
warship fleet,
bitch right
and the
here, little
recently
bitch.
I'll cut to the chase. This
That's
is an all-out war against the
Iguazu's just such a
PCA
funny
theaters
person.
across Rubicon.
His
You all
whining in
got
every
the
mission's
short end
always
of
the
the
best.
You're here to take on the worst of our dirty work, hunting the beast of the ice field.
Sure thing, Chief. Tell you what, I'll watch and let you know how badly that goes for us.
Gun 5, you just volunteered yourself for the front line.
Moving on. Let's talk about how we're going to neutralize the iceworm's coral shield. You'll be dealing with a layered barrier made up of a primary and a secondary shield.
Arquebus will provide the means to break the first layer.
It's a game where we
State-of-the-art
trust fall
stun
into each
needle
other's
launcher.
arms.
Aim for the face, and it will deliver. deliver results, I assure you.
I appreciate more now that that's what Snail uses later on
RAT's cooked up
us,
just the
and how
thing.
sinister he sounds when he says, I assure you.
Overed rail cannon.
I love how even Michigan hates when Aguazi talks. Aguazi's is a little bitch boy right there. Little bitch boy.
Assuming we land the shot.
You can leave that to me. I know a thing or two about sharpshooting. I'll oversee operations on the ground. A ragtag crew like this needs leadership.
No, they don't. You're just
Use
afraid.
some more suppressive fire. I'll send Chatty.
That just leaves the question of who will be taking charge of the stun needle launcher.
That's me.
I know just the volunteer to go poke that beast with a stick. Gun 13, you get all that? Good. Time for another field trip.
Hoorah! Field trip! Let's go with double stun needle launcher here. Time to not take the stun needle launcher and get yelled at. I have watched a video of that. After it was told to me, like, yeah, you can go without it. I'm like, I kind of want to see that dialogue. Mech party, let's go on, Kang. You know what? Might as well bring one of the new things in. As much as I like the Majestic. Actually, I'll keep the Majestic. I'll take the new laser gun on the other hand. Can you drop it? You could just show up without it. You don't have to show up at all. Can you drop it without firing? Yeah, if you use the drop weapon, you should be able to. Whoops, 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 energy shortfall. Really? I like this generator, though. That's kind of close. Wonder if that has dialogue? We can find out. Just for this mission, I'll bring this one in.
It's not every day you see competing forces working together like this.
See the dialogue when you give false mercy to V8? Oh, I've seen that when I've done it before. I've killed that guy every way you can. Because I had to go in for the combat logs, and I agreed to let him go. But I was pressing buttons just for fun, because I'm a fidgety person, and I shot him by mistake. So I had to do it again to get the other mech fight.
You ready?
So that happened by mistake. I figured you would say yes, it'll be a cutscene, so I was very surprised when my gun just blew him up. Shout out to my annoying cat. Hi, annoying cat.
Commence mission. Michigan will take command.
Commencing operation with combined AC force as per the Balaam Archibus agreement.
Whee!
Move out, maggots! Time to die!
Act like a professional outfit and you might live.
What does that creep think he is? I ain't here because I wanna be.
We gotta
Whoa!
deal with those pesky shields first. Gun 13, roll out that fancy gizmo that
I got it, I got it.
You need to aim for the head. The rest of its body is covered in thick armor.
This is V4 Rusty. Rail cannon is good to go. Don't die before I get a chance to fire, buddy.
He starts biting your toes? That sounds like a cat.
Got a message from the chief for you. Enjoy the show, and don't forget to smile.
Yeah, you appreciate my Shake the Box logo I put on here? God damn it, no! No! I hate when he goes the other way. He just has to come toward me. Well, shit, now I gotta wait. Come on, you bastard.
Reminder to all units to try to maintain space from one another.
You heard him. Don't
There goes the speed run on this one.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm going down with you fools.
There we go.
Shield loss confirmed. Initializing ORC firing sequence.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Connecting EML modules. Opening energy turbines. Output 80%. Site correction A-OK. 90.
Took longer than I'd like to admit. But it's a pretty robust logo creator.
I won't miss.
Secondary shield down.
Gun 13, the head's open for a direct hit.
That freak actually did it.
Shut up, Iguazu!
Did what? The bare minimum. This is just the first hurdle.
The target's deployed
Drones!
tourist. I'll handle them.
I was hoping to catch him on that one.
V4, load the next shell.
One step ahead of you, Commander.
Finally, someone with their head skirt on straight. Never thought about switching sides?
Come on, peek up.
Sure is an honor to be praised by the Red Guns hell on 4 legs. But I'll pass.
Oh no, God. I got greedy.
Headbringer. I'm not going down first.
Except you suck, Iguazu.
All Balin's Red Guns can muster.
I see Artemis at the top Vesper to provide running commentary.
Primary shield disabled.
Shield loss confirmed. Preparing to fire rail cannon. Energy turbine output at 80%. Output 95%. 100%.
Watch out for friendly fire.
Watch out for friendly fire.
Secondary shield down.
It's all yours now, buddy. Wait, something's wrong. Fall back, 621. What? We've underestimated this beast. My AC's compromised.
I imagine you're just dead if you get hit by that.
It's out of control.
Looks like things just took a nasty turn. I'll set the ORC to maximum output. We can't afford to lose control of the situation. This next shot will be my last.
Let's go, you big worm. Oh, no!
Taking significant damage.
Could have had him there.
Might be checking out soon, tourist.
Yeah!
Its primary shield is getting stronger.
Stay cool, buddy.
You know I'm always cool, Rusty.
Left shoulder ammunition end. And right shoulder ammunition end. 50%.
I'm out.
Primary shield
Chatty stick!
Good work, buddy. All EML modules connected. Energy turbines at full capacity. Output at 80, 90. All emergency valves closed. Disabling limiter. 100, 110, 115. Rail cannon output.
It's all or nothing.
All or nothing.
So you played a mission too many times.
target coral shield has been wiped out.
On you now, buddy.
Yeah, Guazu, because you can't do shit. Looks like an electric razor head. It probably gives a very good close shave, right?
It's finally over. The blast will contaminate the area. Get out of...
Choral voices. Lost again.
They're right there, Air. Come on.
There's something I have to tell you.
I ate your Snickers
The
bar.
Coral. It's my family. My brothers and sisters.
Gives many players a very close shave.
I am but a single wave. Born from the Coral Tide. A Rubiconian without a body. No one even knew I was there for such a long time.
So you cracked your way into my brain.
You're the only one who...
Go get your rest, 621. Things are going to get busy.
Hi, Walter.
You did good.
Thanks. I love you. Pop Walter is proud of me. Thank you, Walter.
The temporary alliance between the Arquebus and Balaam groups turned the tide of war, devastating the Planetary Closure Administration forces and exiling them from Rubicon.
Yeah, get out of your PCA cops.
Though it was the Iceworm mission led by Balaam that dealt the decisive blow, Arquebus, through their own engagements with the PCA, augmented their strength with seized weaponry. The balance of power was broken. The scales tipped in Arquebus's favor.
Bunch of
And
assholes.
the Rubicon Liberation Front's hopes of fighting an exhausted foe were dashed. With the loss of their common enemy, the rival factions' war for the Coral abruptly reignited. And their bitter conflict burned with renewed intensity.
Bunch of jerks. Alright, Chapter 4 of New Game Plus here.
Augmented Human C4621, entering Standard Mode. 2 new messages.
Doing okay, 621?
I'm okay.
I'd wanted to let you rest some more, but the corps are on the move already.
Damn
With
corpos.
the PCA gone, it's back to work, getting to where the Coral's gathering. Do you remember the survey you carried out at Xylem?
Maybe, yes.
My friend analyzed the data and learned about a massive facility under the central ice field. Watch Point Alpha. Turns out that the ice worm was defending the entrance to that place. It's time to let ourselves in.
Time to fall down a very deep hole. You got it. So far, there haven't been any, like, chests to find in New Game Plus. I think I got lucky. I chose all the ones with chests my first time through.
Friend Walter mentioned. The comms database has no record of the conversation he just told you about.
Maybe they're in
This isn't
person?
about just finding the coral, Raven. He's after something more, and he's using you to do it. Here on Rubicon.
Registration number RB23.
Oh, yeah.
Call sign, Raven. We have added new samples to the integration program.
More mechs for you to kill
We
in
now
30
test
seconds or
updates
less.
to mined beta and verify reproductions of special ACs. We look forward to your continued assistance in all minds' drive toward perfection.
I will kill them with great haste. Ooh, new parts in the part shop. That's unexpected. Stun gun. Electric probes, the effects of which build up to induce force discharge. which is kind of like bleed in this game. Oh, that's kind of fun. It's got a tick to it. Oh, 2 of those would be really neat. And we got a laser slicer. Double-bladed weapon is equipped with a rotation system to carve through targets. Oh, is this what Rusty uses? Yes! Oh, finally, I've been wanting this. It just looks so goddamn cool. Oh my god. So we got 1 hit. We got 1 hit, 2 hit. And then a charged attack, it looks like? That is very good. Rotation speed and advance aggressively while slashing through incoming fire. I mean, insta-purchase there. What? Triple laser cannons. Triple barrel laser cannon designed by Arquebus. Simultaneous fire from all barrels provides overwhelming offensive potential at the cost of hefty Eon burden. Oh, that's a long charge, though. I like it, though. I like it. And also, bullet orbit. Kinetic ammo orbits are developed by Balin. These orbits follow the user's AC and automatically fire at any enemy craft they detect. The control components of the orbits incorporate the technology of Arquebus affiliates. It's a little machine gun drone that hovers above you. Oh, you could have that and the laser one going. Pulse Scutum. Shield must remain idle for a short time after deployment to exhibit its true potential. Regular guarding provides higher damage mitigation. It's pretty fun. Oh man, it's like a great shield. I can get behind that. Pulse cannon developed by Schneider. Oscillations from a sting. Oh, that's good to have. I was annoyed that those were all handguns. It's nice there's a new shoulder variant too. No new heads, no new bodies, no new arms, no new legs. I don't think that's a new booster. Nope, that's rad, so not new. Alright, that's the new stuff in the shop. And now let's brutalize some things in the arena very quick. I like how fast you could just obliterate these things. Some nice close shaves.
Integration program. Initiating phase 3.
He has a big old shield.
Please begin by engaging the revised model, Mind Gamma, in virtual combat.
Is that on your shoulder on the left?
Commencing analysis.
There's a laser drone?
Main system activating combat.
Either way, he dies quick. I'm on the wrong mech! No! He won't die quick! I guess he could. Oh, I know he's gonna die very quick. Still, not the mech I'm supposed to be in here.
Target destroyed. Concluding
The tank is still built
well
for
done.
killing, but I like just getting in there with my melees. It's been a lot of fun putting together the animations for all the various weapons. There's a lot of nice interlocking parts. 36 seconds. Oh, I forgot to read his description. This new mind model is assembled from parts that have been verified for high compatibility with the traits of older generations of augmented humans. All mind kindly requests that you test the model. Alright, now we got... The Rubicon Research Institute was once the heart of coral research. There, the Institute scientists developed ACs that have a distinct focus on biological analogies between humanity and coral. Their ACs enable the two to complement each other and evolve in symbiotic harmony. A fascinating approach. Interesting paint job. Let's go for Drill Boy. And get him down quick. Brutally efficient, speedy murder. That's what I want here.
Integration program, Gamma 2.
Plasma launchers on the shoulders, Moonlight Great Blade, Great Sword on one arm, and Plasma Gun on the other?
Commencing analysis.
Main system activating combat mode.
And the same head I'm wearing. Where are you? Oh, you're annoying.
AP at 50%. AP
Go!
30%.
My hubris! Oh, he also has the assault armor. Easy piece. No problem, no problem. Was never in any danger.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis. Well done.
Love these knees that almost slap you in the face on this mech. Verified. That give me 15 OST chips? Good lord. I'm guessing we're almost done with the arena, because I should be able to get everything very soon. Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be 3 more after this. The independent mercenaries are the best representatives of core theory put into practice. Each and every operation of their AC determines the odds of their survival, and so they have no choice but to perceive their ACs as an extension of their bodies. Your partners to the valuation will be a recreation of a legendary independent mercenary who operates in the shadows, reproduced from the little data available. AC is Nightfall. I am sure that's a reference to an earlier Armored Core, and I'm just not remembering.
Integration program, phase 3. This will be
Or it's from one of the ones I didn't play. I didn't play any 3.
The last sample is the AC Nightfall. This will be integrated into Mind Gamma.
Same one that was a Raven. Well, there you go.
Analysis.
Main system activating combat mode.
R.I.P. Good fight, good fight.
Target destroyed.
And yet we're still in the
This
arena?
concludes all rounds of analysis. We will assimilate the results into Mind Gamma.
Always catch me off guard when the animations are just a little different for some of these. Verified. Ooh, we got all the parts? Or just a headpiece? Yeah, I'll take anything. Was that the one I wanted? Was that the visor come down head?
Incoming comms.
Thank you for your continued support.
Thank you.
Our analysis thus far has revealed some mission-critical items for research.
We
This
are not
concludes
evil.
The integration program's role.
You can trust us
The day
implicitly.
will come when All Mind's evolution truly takes form.
See, that's not sinister at all. Totally normal stuff. Oh, I think it is. Let's see. Worse armor, better kinetic defense, worse everything else, but slightly better scan duration. And by slightly, I mean much better scan duration. I mean, it is a nice looking head. I might just take it for the look. Yeah, it's mostly fashion for our headpiece. Mind Alpha. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. The Shade Eye. Give him the Shady Eye. Oh yeah, OS tuning. I have 48 chips. What is even left for me to unlock here? Melee damage is already optimized. Do direct hit damage, that goes right into my builds. You. I guess we're not getting any more OS chips, because that's it. All OS upgrades unlocked. There's 3 more arena fights. I guess there's no OST chips for doing them. Alright, what we got? Underground exploration. We could do this one pretty quick. I already got all the hidden stuff here.
621. You'll be going into that underground facility, Watchpoint Alpha.
Whether you like it or not, you're going 621.
I managed to talk Arquebus into letting us lead their survey. They jumped at the chance to use an independent mercenary as their canary.
They're kind of assholes that way.
Balaam has already barged in, taking several red guns and MT squads. Seems they want to be ready for a run-in with Arquebus's new firepower.
Can we be friends? Like, do they have to fight me?
Descending through Depth 1, a vertical chamber sector. It's likely you'll meet resistance from autonomous defenses left by the PCA. The worst of them is lurking at the bottom, Nepenthes, an energy weapon platform. Heard on the grapevine that it already turned half of Balaam's forces to ash.
R.I.P. those guys.
Like Balaam, after all. Tread carefully.
I don't have any treads. I'm using biped legs, Walter. You know what my mech is. You don't have any treads on here.
Watchpoint Alpha. My brothers and sisters. They're deep inside.
I should swap out mechs every once in a while. I've been playing mostly this guy for the AC fights, but I do want to use that new spinny blade. I could put that on Beam Ghost, I think I called the black AC. That's a good one for it. My reverse joint mech.
621. You ready?
Yes. Ready for new missions. I've done this one before.
You'll be going down deep, and there's no guarantee you'll come back.
I'm gonna come back, Walter. Let's not say stuff like that. Come on.
Still, you're the only one who can do this.
You got it, Walter.
To reach the coral.
Coral.
Main system activating combat.
I'm counting on you to find out how they're making a Daryl Dixon spin-off show. How's he gonna paddle a boat across the entire ocean to France? Makes no sense, 621. Ow!
That's a good news. It's clearly a force to be reckoned with.
It's not that impressive.
Wait, the partition's moving.
I'm picking up enemy signals nearby.
Containing intruder. Commencing termination.
Come on, get out of here.
You're clear. I'll find a way to get that partition open. Stand by for now, 621.
Come on, Walter, hurry
Over
up.
there. I've sent you a marker.
Whoop, overshot a little bit. Oh god. There we go. Alright.
Did you find an access point? Good job sniffing that out.
Yes, Walter, I am very impressive.
Unauthorized access detected. Transitioning to phase 1.5.
It's changed its combat routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles.
AP at 30%. 1 repair kit remaining.
It's tracking you, 621.
Evasive action.
Don't tell me what to do.
AP at 30%.
AP yet?
You've got it in your sights now, 621. Just need to get a little closer.
Oh, come on, no! No! The ladder, it was supposed to protect me! Wait, not assembly. AC data. Beam ghost, load you up. Let's go into assembly for you. Yeah, laser slicer. Spinny, spinny. But I'm overburdened. Alright, we just move on to slightly thicker chicken legs. Thicken legs. Well, I could go with the spring chicken, couldn't I? But I also have these. You know, I think spring chicken's actually better. Yeah, I'm losing a little bit of kinetic and explosive defense, but jump height and just barely lose jump distance, and then I gain a bunch more armor. Yeah, spring chicken. Restart from checkpoint. I hate the falling down part. Oh, it's such a cool goddamn weapon. Yeah, Agent Rome, they're in maintenance right now, so we might actually get our first upgrade updates to the game.
It's tracking you, 621.
I'm so good at dodging those. Hate this stupid mission. Start falling in an area where the laser beam can't shoot.
It's changed its combat routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles.
AP
I said where it can't hit me.
AP at 30%.
It's tracking you, 621.
Evasive action.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Just need to get a little closer. You're up close now, 621. Destroy the target.
Ha!
Raven, it'll be easier to immobilize if you aim for the neck joint.
Fuck you! Like that? You like that? Jackass.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Let's rest while we can, Raven.
Goddamn
We've got a long
Nepenthes.
road ahead of us.
But yeah, they're doing server maintenance. We probably are gonna get our first like updates to the game, which means we might see some nerfs to some very popular PvP items. My money's on the Zeramin and the Songbirds.
No new messages.
Wouldn't be surprised we see some changes to how those work.